It's wild to me that this song from the 90s didn't get mainstream popularity until the past decade-ish. For those of us who have always found a home in the underground punk and indie music scenes, Rebel Girl by Bikini Kill was one of the most empowering anthems, especially for women. Joan Jett produced the original 1993 single and also played rhythm guitar and lent some of those fun backing vocals that we all love to scream.
My God, I was talking to the real Joan Jett. She told me a girl at a Fugazi show gave her Bikini Kill's demo tape with my number in it. And she was calling to tell me she really liked our songs and wanted to see us play live.
In a punk scene that wasn't exactly welcoming to women, this song was incredibly important and instrumental to the young punks leading the pack today. Lead singer Kathleen Hanna wrote it about other women, about admiration, desire, and solidarity. Not competition, not jealousy, and certainly not power. It wasn't a mainstream hit by design. Bikini Kill resisted traditional press and industry channels, sometimes refusing interviews or asking journalists just to stop writing about them. They were sick of their narrative being twisted. During that time, mainstream press misrepresented Bikini Kill's feminist, riot girl messaging. They exploited their personal lives and focused unfairly on gossip over politics. But the song found a home and created a movement that is bigger than ever. The song spread hand to hand, show to show, not on radio. But it did start to get mainstream popularity around 2009 when it was featured in Whip It, directed by Drew Barrymore. And of course in 2013 with The Punk Singer, an incredible documentary about Kathleen Hanna and the Riot Grrrl movement. If you haven't seen it, look it up. But it especially started getting popular when Moxie came out in 2021, directed by Amy Poehler, which centers on Riot Grrrl feminism. In the past decade alone, Rebel Girl was featured in many hit shows like Yellow Jackets. And of course, it went viral on TikTok. Yet decades later, despite all that wonderful work, we still have more work ahead of us because we're still fighting the good fight. But at least we have anthems like Rebel Girl and women like Kathleen Hanna and the many that came after her that are there to inspire us with their badass music. Kathleen's and Bikini Kill's influence around the world has been incredible. We now have this fearless new crop of feminist punk bands all exuding that same Bikini Kill spirit. Lambrini Girls from the UK, Zinkchunkurandin from Japan, Die Spitz from the US, Karen Dio from Brazil, and of course the Linda Lindas repping Los Angeles. They were also featured in Moxie performing Bikini Kill's Rebel Girl. Bikini Kill just announced their 2026 tour, and if you've yet to see them live, consider this your sign to get that ticket. I was lucky enough to see them for the first time ever on their reunion tour in 2019, and it was just surreal. There was so much unity and love from the floor to the stage. We were going through some tumultuous political times then, so the timing for their reunion was perfect. And here we are, 7 years later, going through another horrific political climate. And Bikini Kill once again comes to the rescue. Even for just a night, high kicks, fist up, ready to remind us what we're made of. I'm Sandra, the founder of Grimy Goods, a music blog that's been rocking since 2008. If you like discovering new music and conversations centered around indie, punk, all things rock, check us out.